Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2025 BMW 530i. Huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this sedan for me today. Take a look at their website, that link is down in the description. This 530 is finished off in oxide gray metallic. MSRP is just over $70,000. Now this is powered by the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It's paired to both the 48-volt hybrid system along with the 8-speed automatic, and it pumps out 255 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. That power sent to the rear wheels, propelling this nearly 4,000-pound sedan from 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. It has a top speed of 155 miles an hour. It also has a fuel capacity of 18 gallons. You'll expect to see around 27 miles per gallon in the city and 35 out on the highway. This also has a wheelbase of 117.9 inches. Its overall length is 199.2. It has a width of 74.8 and a height of 59.6 inches. Now, as we work our way back to the front, we'll go over the exterior styling now, where this model has a lot of gloss black. It's on the entire kidney grille, which also has the illuminating light that surrounds the entire outside. So at nighttime, that is going to illuminate. There's a forward-facing camera along with the sensor for the distance pacing, and then active grille shutters. So all of those will open up to provide additional cooling when needed. This also has a dark housing for the LED headlights, DRLs, and turn signals, and then more gloss black for the end caps there with all the parking sensors and a lot more cutouts in the lower section. Really nice angular lines running throughout the entire lower section there, and then 4 lines coming down the hood to meet the top of that grille very nicely. Now, as we work our way to the side, this has a very nice set of 2-tone wheels along with the M Sport brakes, which are finished off in blue. There's more gloss black for the entire lower side skirt. It's also surrounding the window trim, where this also has a 2-tone design for the mirrors with the turn signal and the camera system. They are power folding as well. We have the gloss black roof up top, and then some nice lines that continue their way down the side. This also has the latest BMW door handle design, which gives it that flush look, and of course you can just lift that up to enter when needed. And then in back, there's a very small gloss black spoiler. There's the backup camera, LED taillights, all the parking sensors, and then more gloss black for that diffuser. You can also use the key fob to start this up and to shut it off as needed. And you can also use the key fob or the button underneath to gain access to the cargo space. So we have the power operating trunk lid for this model, where there's a good bit of space. Now, there's no storage underneath the floor, but there is a bin on the driver's side as well as the passenger side. There's also a few hooks you can use as needed, and then you can also fold down the back seats. So pull on those tabs. That is going to give you a lot more interior space depending on the items that you have for the day. And then up top, you can just close the trunk lid. The button on the right side will actually lock the vehicle as well. Now, as we work our way to the interior, this has an interior color I've never heard of. It's called Esper Brown Perforated Veganza. So take a look at this color. It's kind of a dark brownish gray, but it looks very nice with this exterior color. Now, for the door panel, you'll notice that 2-tone design as well. There's brushed aluminum for the release handle. It's also on the Harman Kardon audio, and then there's a little bit of storage in the lower section. And then at 5'10", there's actually a good bit of space. There's an area where you could place a tablet and charge it behind both seats. You have air vents in the middle, some auxiliaries, a little bit more storage. And then at my height, I have about 1 inch or so of headroom. So it's pretty comfortable if you are my height or smaller. Right in the middle, there's the armrest with 2 cup holders. And then you can also fold down the middle seat individually. So if you need to do that, you have the ability to. This also has a full moonroof up top as well. And then working our way to the front door panel, just like the rear, however, there's the addition of your seating adjustments along with lock and unlock, which are actually integrated into this entire panel. So they're not separate buttons, but it's nice to see that tech. We have all the window adjustments, side mirror controls, trunk release, and additional storage there. And then all the adjustments for the seats down on the side. They have a very nice look to them, and then there's the leg extender too, which you can adjust as needed. Now, for the 25-year model, flat bottom design for the steering wheel. There's also really cool spokes on both sides with the M logo, a color matched stripe right in the middle. But let's fire this back up, take a listen to how the 530 sounds. And coming back to the gauge cluster now, for the current layout, miles per hour is on the left side, tach is on the right, and then there's also your fuel and engine temperature in the lower section. Now this also has steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. You can actually hold this one on the left for extra boost when needed. There's cruise control settings, and then on the right side there's volume, you have Bluetooth and music, and then you have some more shortcuts to get through this information. So you can scroll through all of this, just depending on the content that you would like to see. You have a various amount of information, including the augmented reality. So you have that camera system that you can view both during the day and at night. And then there's also layout. So you can actually control what you would like to see or how you would like to see this information just by going through all of these if you want a little bit more of a traditional view or to hide some info. And then the last one is for the head-up display, where you can go through a few different settings if you want to see the compass, or you want your assisted view, you want to see the tach, or you want to hide all of that information, which is nice. Now on the left side, there's air vents along with your headlight adjustments. You also have another control to adjust where you would like the air to go. And then with the infotainment system, very similar to all of the other newer BMWs, we have all the info in the lower section here. So on the home screen, if we get back into that, you have all this info on the left side that you can also scroll through. So you can go through all of this as needed, which is nice. And then you have shortcuts into your music or your phone there, and you have a lot more like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You can use the dial down below as well as all these shortcuts to further get through all of that. You have your seat comfort that you can access, as well as your interior lighting, all of that information. And then with these shortcuts, you can quickly get through all of that. Now there's also shortcuts into your climates, your navigation, and music. And then if you push down below in the middle, you have ventilated and heated seats, heated steering wheel, and then plus and minus for your temperature adjustments that you can quickly get into. Now underneath that, there's a lot of gloss black along with the air vents and those further adjustments. There's also some storage down below, 2 cup holders with the interior lighting for those and some auxiliaries. And then there's volume and power for your audio as well as tuning. There's also a few modes. So you can go into all of these. It will change the gauge cluster and some of the sunshades as needed. So some of those are pre-programmed for the different modes depending on what you would like to get into. And then to the left of that, push on this button, you can get into the driver assistance along with your drivetrain and chassis. The last one is for the camera system, so you can quickly pull that up, where you have the 360 view along with the backup assistance, so you can quickly go through all of this. You have gesture control to go through the entire vehicle as well, and then you can pull up the forward-facing camera as well. Now to put this into reverse, just push that forwards. Drive is going to be back along with sport mode. Park is just behind that. There's also auto hold, and then you have a little bit of storage along with 2 auxiliaries. And then to gain access to the glove box, that button is hidden down on this left side where you have plenty of storage. There's also the garage door buttons up top, and then you have some call buttons as well as your dome lights and the controls for that sunroof and sunshade. And then here's a look at visibility. Pretty thin pillars, so you can easily see over both shoulders. As we set off now behind the wheel for the 530i, it's been quite some time since I've been behind the wheel of this sedan, and this is definitely a very nice vehicle to drive. It handles very well for being the 530. Obviously you can go with the 540 if you want a little bit more power, but if you're not looking for that, you just want a little bit more of a daily driver, something that's going to have better MPG, this is still a great option to go with. We can even go into a few of the different modes, which will also change the throttle response. So putting it into sport mode, even in normal drive, the RPMs will jump, I'd say probably 500 to 800 there. It just gives you a little bit more increase. And it also sounds pretty decent too for being a 4-cylinder. Now with this, like I mentioned earlier, there's a boost paddle on this left side. Simply hold it for a few seconds. Now we have a countdown from 10. So it's going to go down. We are higher in the RPM. And that's going to allow you to pass if you need to merge onto the highway. Basically, you could just put it into the manual setting and downshift, but you can use that as well if you just want to have the vehicle do that for you. But you even have the modes like that, so just depending on what you want to go into. But it's a super quiet vehicle. There's really no road noise or wind noise. It's what you would expect for a luxury vehicle, especially at the price point. This is a comfortable daily driver. It's got plenty of space, all the tech that you need. And the seats are also very comfortable too. And in sport mode, second gear, here we go. Nice mild acceleration, we're up to speed. Sounds pretty good too, and the paddles are very responsive. So even though this isn't the higher performance-oriented 5 Series, you still get the performance of having those shifts. And again, being in sport mode, it's going to be a little bit quicker, give you a little bit more input than some of the other modes. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel of the all-new 530. Again, a great sedan for a daily driver. We even have some of the interior lighting. For sport mode, it's red on the driver's side and then blue over on the passenger side. So pretty neat to see some of those, what I'll call gimmicks, but a nice little animation to have. But again, super comfortable. And there's not a whole lot to talk about this car aside from it's a nice, luxurious sedan. So if that is your goal and that's what you're looking to get, this is a perfect option to go with if you're not interested in bumping up to the 540 or getting some more power like that. But for the size of this sedan as well, it's also very maneuverable. So as we make a U here, pretty tight in the steering. So this is going to be great for parking lot situations, things like that. And then if we put it back into the normal drive, it shifts very nicely on its own as well, even in sport mode there. So it's nice with all the features and the creature comforts that you get for this. It would be something that would be great to drive every day. But that is going to wrap it up for the 2025 BMW 530i. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this sedan for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.